This next segment is not for the blindly nationalistic to listen to. Because they'll be like, why are you talking bad about my country, man? Well, I'll explain why I'm about to do that. According to a book released this week by journalist Annie Jacobson, the CIA hired Nazi scientists after World War II to give us more military might and eventually win the Cold War. So the program, get this, lasted until 1990. Until 1990, Nazis were on the U.S. government payroll. It was called Operation Paperclip. Your guess as to why is as good as mine. And the book follows 21 former Nazis, 8 of whom worked side by side with Hitler. There was 1,600 Nazis and their families that got full citizenship as a result of this. And one of the things they did was study torture methods. So the U.S. government was trying to get some pointers from the Nazis on what the most effective way to torture is to get the answers that you like. And also, they did interrogation aided by LSD. They allowed these scientists to use LSD to, research to try to figure out how to interrogate better. And there are a few conclusions to draw from this. So number one, the government is so full of shit, it's coming out of their eyeballs. I mean, they don't give a fuck about democracy and freedom and spreading the right values, and everything they ever tell us every time they want to send the military to go do A, B, or C, it's all nonsense. It's all garbage. All they really care about is military dominance and power. And the whole idea of bringing in the Nazi scientists was, well, this Cold War thing, man, we got to figure out what's going on here, and we got to destroy the Russians and the Soviet Union. So you know what? Bring on the Nazis. I mean, what a nefarious calculation. And if we cared at all about justice, then every single one of those Nazi scientists would be rotting in a jail cell. And there's a list of all the different things that they were involved in, like who was involved with, I already told you, torturing people was one thing, coming up with certain chemicals that fuck up the human body in awkward ways. Like, this is the stuff that these guys worked on. Unquestionably stuff that was used at concentration camps, and we got them on the government payroll. Our tax dollars, my tax dollars, your tax dollars are going towards this. You couldn't find some, I don't know, not Nazi scientists, really? There's no scientists in Greenland that can try to aid us in this respect? That's inconceivable. And the second thing that this shows us is that we have no problem whatsoever experimenting with illegal drugs if it's for war. If it's for anything but war, well, then we get upset. Oh, researchers are trying to figure out if MDMA cures depression. Well, we're not going to have that. Get that shit the fuck out of here. We're not interested in that. We're not going to approve your study. We're going to classify these drugs as Schedule 1, which means they have no medicinal uses, no possible medicinal uses, no recreational uses. They're just evil defined. When it comes to, well, you want to give LSD to somebody that has PTSD to see if that helps them work things out and if that's effective, well, too bad, we're not interested in that, fuck off. Oh, somebody has a health problem and you want to determine if, if whatever illegal drug X can help with that, well, fuck that, no. So, but when it comes to, it's LSD, but for trying to interrogate people and make us a more dominant military and make us stronger and make us fuck shit up more? Well, in that case, yeah, use the LSD all you want, man. We're not going to stop you at all.